Hey, check in with me today. Today is the 14th. Let's do an original check-in. Okay. So today is the 14th. Today, in some technicalities, and when I say some, like paperwork and stuff like that. Small technicalities. Today actually marks the 3rd year anniversary of my late husband's death. Now, for all other technicalities, tomorrow would be the 3rd year for me of my late husband's death, because that is when I found out. Okay? I did not find out on the 14th. I found out on the 15th. But we are not here to argue technicalities, okay? But what I did come by for, cousins, is to encourage you. I wanted to stop by and encourage you simply like this. No matter your story, somebody is watching you. Somebody is watching what you do. Somebody is watching what you say. Somebody is watching how you respond. Somebody is watching how you keep your hair done, how them edges look. Okay? They is watching what you wear. They is watching your lip gloss shimmer. Okay? They is watching if you keeping your nails done. They is watching what's on your feet. And not so much is because they're stalking you, but because they're watching you from afar to be a witness to your growth. I know, because like in the beginning of that, it just sounds like, oh my God, you're watching me. But here's the reality. Everything they're watching is because the story is not just yours alone. It's not just your story alone. Listen, I am so 92%, I was about to say so transparent. I am 92% transparent about my journey of being a widow, because there are so many widows that came behind me, and there are so many widows that are in front of me. And sometimes you don't even know what having a voice looks like until somebody has a voice, right? Sometimes you don't even know that this is what we need until it shows up. And on the very heartbroken side of this conversation, it's not the story that I want to share. It's not that I want to be vulnerable and give you my emotions, but vulnerability is humane. It shows that I'm human. I'm not a robot. This is not scripted. There are days I want to come on and say way more. And then there are days I just have to sit in it, process, let it be, let it pass. Because I may not always know how to verbalize it. I may not always have the words to give. But again, I recall, I remember, I keep in the front of my forethoughts, somebody's watching me. And as the songwriter says, encourage yourself. So I encourage you as I encourage myself. Your story is not your own. Your progress matters. Your healing journey matters. Your smile matters. It has a purpose. Now, I ain't saying that every tragedy is just such a good process, because some hurt more than others. Some have more pins and needles, what so have you. However, yours, individually, mine, personally, you have to know that somebody's watching you. You have to know that somebody is being encouraged by your strength, by you showing up every day. Man, listen. And sometimes, not all the times, but sometimes, just showing up is what matters more than none. Right? Staying sometimes matter more than others, especially when everybody else run away, when everybody else walk away, when everybody else don't have the strength to show up. you showing up in the middle of your process, in the middle of your grief, and in the middle of your traumas is all that somebody else needs to see. So I just wanted to encourage you with that today. Now, we just got that part 1. This is still the Progress of a Widow.